Generational Buddies and Bros. It's me, Sawyer, back again for another amazing video. Once again, I have to preface my video with an apology for why I both didn't get my video out last week. I had a lot of schoolwork. I apologize. And then I didn't get it on the right day because I'm filming this on Wednesday, but it's too late now. So I know I'm gonna have it out on Thursday. And anyway, it'll be too late, so it probably, nobody would see it anyway, so I'm just gonna post it tomorrow, as in today, if you're watching it when it comes out, or sometime in the past, if you're watching it some days from now. I don't know. But this is the video about Celest. Celeste is one of my medieval OCs and the last of the three, unless I create a new one, because I'm planning on fleshing out character designs for Simon's family, and those won't be probably finished until after I already do the rest of the videos for all my other OCs. There's a lot of them, but hopefully I'll get it done at some point. So Celeste is, she comes from a village full of witches. Yes, you heard me right, they can control magic. They each have, a different color of, fire, that they can, create, and Celeste's is, a cool toned purple that you'll be able to see later on when you see the finished drawing. Or you can just go over to my Instagram where I have it posted. Follow me over there, I guess. But, Celeste decided that, her family, weren't doing good things. They weren't bad people, but they were hurting innocent people. I guess that makes a bad person. But, they were hurting innocent people, and then they were using them for stuff. I don't know, and so she did not like that, so she decided to help Simon and Henry, and she just went with them from then on. So that's pretty much all I have for background, and that's a good thing, because geez, I have a lot of questions that prompts on Instagram. Go follow her over there if you haven't already sent me. I just do this all the time. If you're new here, subscribe, I guess, but also, I talk about prompts a lot, because she's my friend and she's awesome. But, first question is favorite animal, and that would be a wolf, because, she likes to go out in the woods, and there's usually a lot of wolves, and she likes to play with them, and they're really sweet to her. Number 2, her biggest wish, to be able to go back with her family and, them, be them have, sorry, I can't phrase it right. I can't really speak today or ever. Having her family, jeez, I'm so sorry that I'm doing this, because I know I'm not going to edit it out. She wants her family to act in the way that she thinks, would be a good way to act, for them to be good people and stuff. But, yeah, that's her biggest wish. And then, number 3 is her favorite color. This is a big change from her biggest wish, okay. But her favorite color is purple, because that's the color of her fire. And then 4, one word to describe herself, and that would be feral, and you all know this. Unless you're new, then you probably would if you scrolled through my Instagram feed a few times. Number 5, favorite food. She doesn't really have a favorite food. She'll just kind of eat whatever. She does like pastries, though. Those are specifically what she likes. Not any specific one, but... Number 6, what is her theme song? Oh, this is really hard. Wow. I can't think of one, but, it's definitely Don't Threaten Me with a Good Time by Panic! At the Disco, because she would definitely be like that person. She would definitely love Panic! At the Disco because, like, why not? And she's very, like, feral and kooky and quirky and crazy, and so I think that would be a good theme song for her. Either that or Come Along by Cosmo Sheldrake. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but it's a really good song, and it's, like, kind of fits her vibe. And then number 7, her favorite show to binge, and then, like, this would be, like, if she were a person, like, nowadays, what would be her favorite show? Parks and Rec, because she would love Leslie Knope. Not because, like, she sympathized with her for any reason, but, Leslie would just, be, like, and she would love Leslie Knope, and she would have a crush on April, and that's all I have to say. And then number 8 is her favorite Animal Crossing villager. So I have to think about this one. I don't know every Animal Crossing villager there is. But out of my Animal Crossing villagers specifically, you know what? Not mine. I'm definitely going to pick Red, because he seems like the person that she would honestly vibe with. Everybody knows him, so, like, you'd all be able to sympathize with why she would vibe with him, because, like, pretty shady dude, but also makes sense. What is her catchphrase? Honestly, I don't think she really has one. Other than, let's go this way, because she definitely just randomly, or like, follow me, because she's just, like, she's not gonna tell you where you're going, but she's definitely going to just run at full speed into the woods and just ask you to come with her. So, that's a vibe. But, number 10 is, what is her best, like, what, no, not what, who is her best friend? I think she really has, an emotional connection, to Henry over Simon, because Simon didn't really like her at first. And so, I mean, they grew to be best friends, but, Henry is, like, a parental figure almost, because they've got a pretty big age difference, and he's just always looking out for her, and she's like babies, so they're best friends. Next question is what is her secret talent? Ooh, she's definitely, like, very oddly good at sword fighting, even though she doesn't carry a sword. Like, if you handed her a sword, she could definitely do some cool freaking moves, but, like, she won't carry a sword, because she's like, I got fire, it's fine. Number 12. What is her biggest fear? Jeez, prompts. These are, like, pretty, like, these are pretty intense. Her biggest fear, I think it's similar to Simon's, where it's, like, her family members or her friends getting hurt, and then, like, especially if, she can't, help, because she'd always blame herself and stuff. Next, biggest insecurity. Jesus. Oh my god. These questions. I'm still gonna answer them, but, like, wow. Biggest insecurity. Her biggest insecurity would, probably, this sounds weird, but, her, like, cloak thing that she wears it's got like a bit torn out of it, but she doesn't have like a patch to cover like a bit torn out of the corner, and she's always insecure about somebody thinking that she's like weird because she doesn't have a patch to cover that. I don't know why. But number 14, her favorite book, like if she were a modern day person. I haven't read many books, but I'm thinking, and I don't think she'd be a book person, to be honest. Like, I don't think she would have read many books. So, like, I love to read, but I don't think she would necessarily like to read. She'd more be like, who needs to read about something when you could go out there and see it in real life? But, just because I love Dan and Phil, I think she would honestly love them too. So The Amazing Book is Not on Fire, because, like, that's a good book. I love that book. I have it sitting on a shelf right next to me, but yeah, it's a really good book. Last one, number 15, her most impulsive decision. Probably going with Henry and Simon. Literally, like, middle of the night, her parents are talking about killing them. And then she decides, spur of the moment, that she's going to save them, but also this means that she can't come back. Like, that's pretty big. And she was like 10 at the time. So that's a pretty big thing. But now that I am done with the questions, I don't really have very much to say other than that, and this is already getting pretty long, like, as a video, so, at this point, I will bid you adieu. Goodbye!